Hey guys. Hey guys, this is Donna from Donna's Creative Space. Just took me a couple seconds to set things up. I am going to be doing a Fun Fold Friday, Fun Fold card today. It's Friday, and a while back I was doing Fun Folds every Friday, so I think I did one last week. In fact, it's right here. Let's see, I'll show it to you. Do I have it here? Yes. Oh, geez. Well, here's one of them. This is one, and it's a cute fun fold. This is what we did last Friday, right? And this was something I did in my team last month. Oh, here's the one we did. I just don't have the ribbon on it. Whoops. Whoop. Oh, sorry. I put a glue dot so that I could record. So I could take a picture of it because it wouldn't stay flat, wouldn't stay open. So there we have. That was last week. So I thought, well, here's another Friday fun fold. So that's what I called the video today. And we're going to be making an accordion. It's kind of like an accordion side panel card. It's kind of cool. You've probably seen it online. I made this a few weeks ago. And I am going to make one similar, but I've changed the measurements. But while I'm here, I wanted to show you that I do have my new card class, and the reason I'm doing the fun fold today is that I'm using the this stamp set, Paradise Palms, for my card class to go. So I just wanted to show you. These are the 4 cards, so when you shop with me between March 1st and the 15th, you can get a free card kit from me. Oh, hang on a second. It looks like my camera is crooked. Is that better? Oh, that's worse. Hang on. Nope. I think that's better. If anyone's watching, you can tell me if it looks okay. It looks kind of crooked on the screen. So if you're watching live, thank you for joining me. If you're watching the replay, please comment. I love to hear your thoughts on the cards and the videos. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can go ahead and hit subscribe if you like the video. Give me the thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And all right, so anyway, these are the 4 cards that I'll be doing. This is not today. This is my card class to go. I have a birthday, just one that says, "Hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. Wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day," and then a retirement wishes. Boy, I wish I was getting that one. So these are my this is my card class to go. It's called Paradise Palms. I'm using the Paradise Palms stamp set. I'm going to punch out everything for you. Everything will be cut. You may have to do a little snipping here and there, like the end of a banner. But otherwise, I will be doing the punching, the die cutting, and cutting all the cardstock for you. You will get enough supplies to make 2 of each of these cards. So you get the kit will make 8 cards. I'll be tying all your bows and giving you the ribbon. Oops, this little bow snuck underneath. But I'll have, let's see, we have 3 twine bows that you'll be getting, plus a little swatch of ribbon. But you get all the supplies. The colors I used were Old Olive, Soft Suede, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Bumblebee, and I used Misty Moonlight. You can use what you, oh yeah, I said Soft Suede. You can use what you have. I did use Evening Evergreen also. So these are the cards. All right, so that's my card class to go. So I was playing around last week, or a couple weeks ago actually, and I made this accordion fold that's all over the place. Everybody's been making them. And this is the size they made, so I made one in the same product. So I decided that I am going to use the same idea, but I wanted to change it around a little bit. So I wanted to kind of use the stamp set to show you how fun the stamp set is and how easy it is to create a kind of a beachy scene. Now on this one I did earlier. This was on watercolor paper, and I watercolored the sky in balmy blue and a little bit of light soft suede for the ground. But I am not going to do the watercoloring today. I am going to just do the stamping. So let's show you what, and this is the die set that comes with it. It is called Palm Dies. So when you purchase the two, if you purchase the two of them at the same time, you will get 10% off. So that's what we call a bundle. And you can sometimes you can purchase them separately. That's a lot of people might buy the stamp set, and then later on they go, oh gosh, I wish I bought the die. So then they go back and buy the die, but they've lost that little sale. So anyway, I want to just double check to make sure that I am all in the right space. Let me get the paper out and just check. Make sure, yeah, I just wanted to go online and make sure it's still available. So it is. So you can get this bundle is together for the dies and the stamps is $52, but the stamp set's only $23. But if you spend $35, you will get my card class to go kit. So you get the kit for the 4 cards, right? Now, if you spend $50 or more, I'm going to throw in a pack of embellishments, and it will probably be the holiday rhinestones, because that's what I use to decorate the cards, my cards anyway. Okay, so let's get on to this fun fold. All right, let me close this. Let me make sure that I've shared this in the right place. I hope I have. If you are watching, I'd love you to say hello. But like I said, if you're watching this on Facebook, just go ahead and click the subscribe button while you're there. All right, now, there's my host code. That's what you have to use in order to get the card class to go kit, okay? And so you just have to shop between the 1st and the 15th. I just got to make sure I remember to say this, because they'll be shipping out within a few days of the 15th. I just got to make sure I have everything ready for all you guys. 2 things I do want to say before I go any further. March 1st started this special promotional item called Waves of the Ocean. All right, and you can get the supplies separately, or you can get the whole set, the designer paper, the dies, the rhinestones, and the stamp set for $79.25 if you want. It's called Waves of the Ocean Collection. Or you can purchase the items separately. So here's a picture of the, you can go online to my donnasingleton.stampinup.net to check it out, but they have this beautiful 12 by 12 paper, and then we have some blue foil paper, which is 12 by 12, and then these really pretty rhinestone waves basic jewels. And on most of the cards in my card kit, I used blue and green rhinestones from the holiday rhinestones. But I think I did use some yellow ones from the holiday rhinestones, but if you had these, you could use those. All right, so that is that one special, and one more special that's absolutely awesome, and that is this Savings Are in Bloom. This started March 1st. So the waves, before I forget, the Waves of the Ocean. Waves of the Ocean is available March 1st through May 2nd while supplies last. All right, and some of the items in the collection might not be available. You know, like I think these rhinestone waves basic jewels, those look so pretty. I think those are going to disappear fast. That's just me though, but you know how things are nowadays. If you see something, you should grab it. Now back to this. So this other big promotion is just this month only. This is called Savings Are in Bloom. Now we have this little mini die cutting machine. Where the heck did I put mine? Oh my goodness. Oh geez. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I thought maybe it was in the other room, but this is my little mini cut and emboss machine. And it comes, this is on sale. This is a great sale. And if you already have one, you might want to buy another one for a friend. It's 20% off. If you're already a demo, that's 20% plus your demo discount. So right now it's $48. It comes with all the plates you need. It comes with a number 1, it comes with 2 number 2s, and it comes with a number 3 for your embossing folders and a number for your regular embossing folders, and then a number 4 for your these are all upside down, but 3D embossing folders. I've gone ahead and wrote, oops, I wasn't in the image area, sorry. I was too close to the camera, sorry about that. So this is my 3D one, I wrote it right up there, and this is for regular embossing. All right, so it comes with all the plates you need and, you know, instructions, but all the layering is right here on the, maybe you can see it better on the white one. Well, mine is kind of worn out. Let's look at the light gray one. So it tells you for embossing folders, insert hinge first, and you need a number 1 and a number 3. If you're doing 3D embossing folders, you need a 1 and a 4. And if you're doing regular die cutting, you need a 1 and the 2 number 2s. Okay? So that's my little spiel on the mini cut and emboss machine, because that's actually a really, really good deal to get this for $48. I might order another one definitely, but maybe another 2, because when I do classes, it would be great to have a couple on hand for different people to use at the same time. Okay, so besides the cut and emboss being on sale, there are 13 bundles that are going to be on sale. Now you can go to my website, donnascreativespace.com, and I have a blog post that announced this, and you can download the flyer. But if you're on my email list, I would have sent this to you. So if you're not on my email list, go to donnascreativespace.com and click on newsletter sign up. Okay, so I think that's about it for now. I want to see one more thing I want to check. Just hang on a sec. Just got to make sure all these, you never know with Facebook, things are always changing, and I just want to make sure that I am in the right space. So let me just check again and see. Okay, it looks like I am in the right space. Okay, so let me get back to the screen I wanted to. All right, so as far as these bundles, these 13 bundles that are on sale, they're all 20% off, but they're while available, and you know, things are going fast. So if you like one of these bundles, if you've been wanting one of these bundles, this one's the all squared away bundle. That's on my wish list. And then these other 12. If you wanted any of these bundles, you really need to get them soon, because and unfortunately they may be unavailable one moment, and then, you know, later that afternoon they got a shipment in and they might get more. So you have to check often. Okay. All right, so let's get to this fun fold. So this is the one that I had done, like I said, a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to do it very similar but different. Okay, so let's get our fun fold built first of all right? So I have the supplies that I need. I might need a few other items because I just haven't I haven't really figured this out yet. I mean, I've already done one, but I'm changing the side because I want to do a little bit of a scene. So I've got my scoring tool. You can use your trimmer if you don't have a scoring tool. And if you have our trimmer, you would just use the trimmer, the scoring blade. It is just it's a lighter colored one, not the cutting one. So you've got to dock that one and use this light colored one. But I have my scoring board out, so I'm going to use this. So you have this, you need a piece of designer paper. And this designer paper, it kind of doesn't really matter which way I hold it. But if you have directional, and we're making a portrait card, so you want your picture to go this way. All right, so I'm trying to think of what, I guess, yeah, so here's a piece of designer paper I just have next to me. So see how this is? If you were using this, you'd want to cut it lengthwise this way because your design is going this way. All right, but on this piece that I'm using, it doesn't need to be. All right, so, all right, sorry, I'm dropping everything. Okay, so with your designer paper, going on the long side, the 11-inch side. So you need 5, gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. You need a piece of designer paper 5 1/4 by 11 inches. All right, this is the first piece that we're going to score. I've already cut another piece that there's only 2 things you need to score, and this is one of them. So we are going to, I'll leave this up here so you guys can see that. I think you can see that. Let me bring it into the view. All right, yeah, I think you can see that now. Okay, good. All right, so this is my, I've already cut it at 5 1/4 by 11. Now I'm going to score it 1 3/4. And the scoring board comes with this stylus, and it's got a small ball on one end and a large on the other. I think I have more control with the smaller ball. So I'm going to do 1 3/4, then 3 1/2. And this is great because it has the little grid lines, the little gullies. You just go nice and slow, and don't press hard on your designer paper because it's a little bit delicate, and you could go. It's not like cardstock. You know, you don't want to press too hard because you'll rip it. All right, so maybe you could see it better on this side. You see my lines that I made? So I'll reiterate: 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 5 1/4, and 7. Okay, now you have one more piece. Let me get this out. You need a piece. I've already scored this, but I'll show you again. You need a piece of cardstock that is 4 by 6, and we're going to score it at 3. All right, and that's all the scoring that we need. So I'm going to take these back out, and I'm going to look at this. This pops right into the bottom. Can you see that? Maybe you can't. See if I can. Maybe I'll go this way. Just snaps right in, and it holds it there. All right, and it comes with little plastic markers that you can mark off if you're doing a lot of something. You can, oh, I didn't mark this one. Let me see, this is DSP, and this is also 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so now let's go through everything, right? We got this out of the way. Designer series paper, 5 1/4 by 11, scored at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 5 1/4, and 7. Then we have cardstock that is 4 by 6, and it's scored at 3. Now we need 2 pieces of basic white cardstock that are 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. All right, and then we need our card base that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Because this is another fun fold. It's not a regular card. It's a card, but it doesn't have our normal two-sided like this. You know, normally our card bases are like this. We're only using one side. All right, and then another piece of your designer paper. Now this is just the back. If you don't like the back, you can cut another pattern. I happen to like this. It's kind of like it's like a blackish, but maybe it's like basic gray. It's pretty dark. But anyway, almost like a charcoal, but I think it's basic gray. Okay, so that's what we need. Plus we'll need something for a sentiment, and we'll take care of that in a little bit. I have some scrap paper for my sentiment because what I think I'm going to do is I'm planning on using my oval punch. So I've got that out. All right, this is that oval, the double oval punch, which I really like this for small sentiments. I want to make this, gosh, I don't know what I want to make this. Either a happy birthday. I have all my stamps. So I'm going to use the curved trunk. I'm going to want the ground. I want the sun. I want, let's see, there are 2 palms, but I think I'll just use one. Maybe I'll just use this one, smaller of the 2, and some coconuts. All right, and then what else do I need? And then we need a sentiment. So it's either going to be a birthday or retirement. I kind of think I want to use a birthday. And this is kind of masculine with the black, so I'm going to make a masculine birthday card out of this. And I might do a little on the inside. So I'm going to grab this 3 piece, this stamp that has the 3 palm trees on it. And I'll show you a technique of coloring with your markers. These are Stampin' Right markers. You don't want to do this with your alcohol markers because it's not, markers aren't good for your stamps. You don't want to, it'll dry them out and damage them. I have some scrap white. I have some scrap old olive and soft suede because I'm not really sure, like I said, what I'm going to do. And the ink I have is old olive, bumblebee, and soft suede. These look pretty together, don't they? And I found them all. The soft suede really isn't in this. There's like I said, that dark, like that's like a basic. It's kind of black, but it's a little lighter. Maybe like basic gray is pretty dark too. But I'm just going to go with the soft suede because I think it's prettier for the palm tree trunk. And you'll want a blending brush. And this is the one I use for my yellows. So this is what I'm going to use for, you could use very carefully use a dauber. If you have a small sponge, you can use that. All right, so let's do this. Let's get our card created. All right. So let me get rid of some of these because you should now have gotten all the measurements. I will put them on my... Hi, Kendra. How are you? I will put them on my... I'll put them probably in an email that I'll send out. So if you'll want to be on my email list so you get these kind of things. All right, so I'm going to take my card and very carefully... I'll make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. So I'm going to go back on this one. All right. Then I'm going to go back this way. It's like an accordion, right? And then back this way. Oops. Where is that one? There it is. All right. Oh, am I doing under the... Sorry if I got out of the imagery. And then back that way. So see how it's like an accordion? Right? So I'll show you. I'll hold it like that for a second. So you have this 4 1/4. This ends up being, I believe it was 4 1/4 when it's done. No, 4. I'm sorry, 4 inches. And then each of these sections are even. See that? All right, so now I'm just going to turn this upside down. I'm going to take my bone folder. I want to make sure. I'm going to go through. I think I'll do each one. All right, so we did that. We did that one. Right? So I'll do this one. This way. Just to make sure they're all creased. And then this one. All right, so we have all of them. Okay, now this is going to go on our base. It's nice to see you here, Kendra. How are you doing? I am going to use my adhesive on this. I will be using some liquid glue on part of this. And I'll show you when we get to that part. So I'm going to put this on, centered on my card base. It's a little hard to do while I'm at an angle with you guys, but it's pretty. Hi, Jill. How are you? Okay, so there's our card, right? Now, this is the fun part. So you're going to take your 6x4 piece, and you're going to, well, we scored it at, what did we score it at? 3, right? And we're going to fold it in half and crease that. Now, we are going to, this is going to make our accordion card fold out. And what we want to do is we want to center it right about here, right? But we want to put the adhesive only in 2 spots and on the inside of this mini card. Just nosing around Facebook. You could get lost on Facebook. You start nosing around and be, oops, I wanted to use liquid glue for this. If you use liquid glue, it helps you with the shimmer. You have like that little wiggle room. So I'm going to do it on the inside of the 2 ends, just like that. All right, you don't need a lot. And then I'm not going to close it all the way, but I'm going to stick, this piece is going to go on the back, then this is going to close down on the top, and then this will close. So this is how I do it. I kind of hold it just about centered, and then I close this side up, and then I close this, and then I kind of just shimmy it out a little. That's why we're using the liquid glue, right? Until I get it centered. And then I can press down here, right? And then I can open up and press down here. And there you have, right? just like that. See that? So there's our accordion. Isn't that cool? So we're going to decorate. We're going to make a little island scene here. Ooh, my camera just keeps going in and out. Am I too close? I think it's okay, right? All right, so let me pull out a piece of paper. I think I'll fold this in half. I'm just going to do scrap paper. All right. Okay. I love this. I love this shape. Now, if you got, like, because we shimmied a little there, you can use one of these adhesive removers and just kind of get any of that. Once it dries, don't do it until it dries, but I had a little that stuck out. Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell these. I wish they did, because they work really good. It looks good to you, Kendra? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. So there's our card base. All right. So I'm going to put it under my punch just to hang on with that, just to hold it for a little bit. And I'm going to pull out our little white piece. Now this is the white piece that was, of course I pulled all the tags off. What did I tell you this was? This was 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Let me just, oops, let me move this up a little so that I'm in the image. Okay. All right. We want to start. So I'm going to use 3 different inks. I'm going to use the soft suede, the bumblebee, and the old olive. All right. So I'm going to start out with this kind of curved palm. And no, I want to start out with I'm going to start out with the tops because I want to make sure they're in the image. All right. We're going to put the sun. Did I not pull out the sun? Oh, here it is. We're going to put the sun right about there. Maybe I should put it there. Now that I think it. I'm going to do that. I'm doing this on the fly, guys, because on my one I did a couple weeks ago, as you can see, I didn't have a sun on this one. I didn't pull out that color, but I did do this on my in my card class to go. This is similar to one of the cards, so I think I'm in the image. Yep, I am. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this kind of in this top area here, just like that. All right. Now, I want to make like the sun kind of coming around the edge, like just bleeding out. So I'm going to get a little bit of ink on this is my blending brush. And you don't want to start right on your card. You want to start off. See how I do this? And see how you get a little darker mark? So you don't want to start right here. But then I'm going to go over here, and I am going to go right over the sun, right in the center like that. And a light touch is best because you can always go back and add. All right? You see that? How's that look? Pretty good, right? All right, and then we're done with this. I'll put that aside. Okay, now I'll put my palm trees on. Sometimes it's better to have those in place. And I'm just going to take these, I'm going to make 2 tops. I'm using the old olive. And what's cool about these palm trees, they're kind of like that distinctive, they're a little bit like they're like a dotted pattern. Maybe once I put it down, you'll see. So I'm going to stamp one here. I'm going to hold it down for a second, make sure the ink gets on the paper. Ink up again, and I'm going to go over here. Just like that, right next to each other. Just like that. So it's kind of shaded in a way. It's little dots. Can you see that? I'm not sure. I'm going to hold it up for a second and see if the camera picks up. But it's a really cool stamp set, and I really had a good time making this, my card class, to go with this. All right, we may put some grass on it later, but for now, I'm going to close that up. And let's see, what else do we want to do? Oh yeah, I want to do the trunks of these palm trees. So the skinnier part goes up towards the top like normal, but it's kind of, you have to kind of just wing it with this, and it really doesn't matter, but just get it as close to the branches of the tree as possible, palms of the tree, just like that. But we're going to put some coconuts on this, so it won't matter too much. I'll put this one down, just like that. All right, and they can cross, doesn't matter. can put them side by side if you wanted. And then here's the little coconuts. They're cute little coconuts. So I'm just going to put them just near the top. Same color with the soft suede. And that helps if your top of your palm tree didn't meet your palms. That helps. Putting these little coconuts help. Okay, now let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Here it is. I thought I lost this. This is the ground. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first stamp off because I just kind of want to get a base here so I can see what it's going to look like. All right, so that's stamped off. I took a little ink off. Now I want to stamp full strength, right? And just kind of cover the bottom of my, it's kind of like it's on an island, right? I don't have any blue in this because there's no blue in the paper. All right. And I think I want to put a little bit of grass maybe. Let's see. So we have this stamp. So if you were looking at these palm trees off in the distance, you might see some grass up close. So I'm going to kind of put this here. Just a little bit down the bottom. Just like that. All right. And I think that's it. We do want to do our sentiment. So I decided I'm going to do this happy birthday. Right? And I think I will use, let me see. This is going to go on here. So we're all done with this. Oh, look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? So this is going to go right on there. And I am going to use my adhesive runner. I love this stamp set. That's why I was so excited to do a card class to go kit with it. All right, and I will show you again. I did do a card very similar to this. All right, now like I said, I'm going to use this stamp set. I mean this punch. You don't have the stamp set because you thought I would never use it. It is so pretty. I thought the same thing, but I think that this would be great for, did you see the cards? Were you here at the very beginning of the video? This is my card class to go. Let me show you. This is my card class to go for this month. And Kendra, you're on my team, so you get it at a discount if you don't want to. Normally it's you order with me, but you can just buy it from me. So there's one, here's another one, which is great for retirement. This one's happy birthday, and then wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. I think they're great. I thought the same thing. This is the one that is very similar to what we're doing. So that's done. We want to take this. I want to do this birthday. I think I'm going to use the soft suede for the sentiment. Oh, that came out kind of light. Let me do it again over here. It's a good thing about paper. And I'm going to cut that out. This here. It is very pretty, Kendra. This stamp set is great. I'm not like a real, I mean, I like the beach, but I'm not a real beachy person, but I just loved how you can almost get these artistic looking cards. And you don't have to be an artist. All right, so as far as the scallop part, that's a little too skinny. I thought I had a scrap. Let me see if this is bigger. I'm going to cut out two, and I'm going to decide which I want to use. Whether I want to use the green. Oh, I bet you basic gray would be good too. I probably should have stamped the sentiment with basic gray. Let me see. Basic gray. I have some scraps. Let me see if this one's wide enough. See what I mean about the basic gray? How dark it is? It could have been. I'm going to do a basic gray. Just in case. And while I'm at it, I might as well do the... We'll see. I'm going to... Because then I can audition them. Let me kind of clean this off a little. Get rid of the brown, the soft suede that's on it. I'm going to do a gray. Or maybe I'll maybe I'll do this, a gray, a retirement one. And this will be like wishful thinking for me. I don't know. I haven't used my gray. Oh, inked up very well. All right, retirement wishes. Okay, retirement wishes. For me, it's like wishful thinking. All right, so I'm going to cut that one out also. And then I can decide, do I want to do the... If I decide to do the gray, I will use... Well, it really doesn't matter which I do. Either the happy birthday or the other one. We'll see. Okay. Let's see. Jill, I haven't talked with you in a while. How's things with you? All right. Now, what do you guys think? Because my first thought was a birthday card, right? I'm not sure I like the green. So this is the soft suede. So it pulls out the trunks of the tree and the ground. There's that. Or I could do retirement. This kind of pulls out, it's a little different. This might pull out the black from the paper. I don't know. What do you guys think? I actually don't know if I like the, now I'm looking at it, I'm not sure I like the oval on this. I think I'm going to go, I think I might do a banner. Let me get another piece of scrap. I think I like the soft suede. So I'm going to go back to that. And I'll do the happy birthday. We can, got a little smudge on there. Let me see if I can stamp straight, and then I can cut this afterwards. Oh, pretty good. I'm going to do it again over here just in case. I'm going to have to ink that up again. Okay. Not as straight as I want it to be. And that's off the page. All right, so we're going to go with one of these. Life continues to continue, and now you're thinking I may need this paper. Oh, yeah, did I tell you what this paper was? I don't even think, this is that, oh my goodness, and I don't even have it here to show you. This is the artfully composed paper. Here's a piece. And you can see I used it all in, I have some behind me. I've been cutting it up for my card class. So see, I want to make sure I don't lean on any of these. But it's really pretty paper. The stamp and the punch, last time I looked, which was yesterday, the stamp wasn't available. I mean, the stamp wasn't available. So that doesn't go in there. But it's really pretty paper. So I used this all in my card class this month. Very pretty, right? And of course, this one, I think this is my favorite with that because it has that coral in there. But that's the paper. All right. What was I doing? Oh, this. I was doing this. So I am going to try to cut. Let's see if I can make this a little straighter. Maybe I'll just see how it comes out. Good. A little high. We'll use this one. And I'll cut. That's what happens when I wing it. We just have a little one. I think this might be, oh, I probably would have, yeah, this will be fine. And I am going to cut the end with, you know what I like to use now? You can go in, sorry, I had to get to my punch holder behind me. You can go in and cut it with your scissors, but sometimes this is good. And here's a tip: if you got such a little piece like this, put it on a Post-it note, slide it in, and then I'm just gonna use, this is the tailored tag punch, and it is great for doing like quickie little banner edges. Oh, my hands are shaking. I don't know why. Just like trying to get it even. Okay. Close enough. It's hard to cut things when I'm leaning. I'm trying to let the camera see the angle. Yeah, you may need this paper. Yeah, it's really a pretty, especially you. Don't you live down the the cape, Jill? You'll want to be doing some of these. All right, I think that's good. And I'm going to do very similar to, let's see, what can I put behind this for? I guess maybe I'll just put a bow. Maybe I'll just put this up on dimensionals. I don't want to, I have to get back to work today, so I do want to show you the inside, what I want to do on the inside with my markers. So we're just going to put this up just like this. That's good. All right. Now, I want to show you the inside. I'll have to save these for another time. But our inside piece, right? This is going to go, we have two things. This is going to go here. So I can put some adhesive on this. You could leave this, but I think that was too much. So the inside, it's kind of a boring one, this black. But if this is for a guy, that's fine. All right, and then this piece is going to go centered here, but where you want to put it, you want to make sure you don't see it. Yes, you're on the glorious elbow of Cape Cod. Okay. All right, so what I want to do with this for the inside, I'm trying to think now. Maybe I want to, do I have a piece? I have a piece. I think I want to make this, put a border around this. All right, so this is 2 3/4. Is that what I said? No, it's 2 1/2. Oh, did I grab the wrong piece? I did. I have all this. Here we go. This is the 2 3/4. So I want to cut this. I want to cut this green 3 by 4, I think. Yeah, let's cut this 3 by 4. I have my trimmer off to the side just so that I don't have to keep pulling it in. All right, I cut that 3 by 4. Yes, all right, so that will look better, but we still want to make sure, yeah, we'll have to be real careful when we do this, and we'll use the glue. All right, so first we want to do some coloring. We want to color our stamps, and like I said before, I'm using my soft suede and my old olive markers. These are the Stampin' Right markers. You can color your stamps with this, but you don't want to use your alcohol markers. What I'm going to do, I think this is a really cool technique when you want to get 2 colors out of a stamp. I'm going to take my old olive, I'm going to use the brush tip. These have the brush on one end and like a fine point on the other. Right, that's the fine point, and there's the brush end. So I'm going to color just the palms. Right, I'm going to go right down, almost right to the tree trunk. I'm trying not to get the green on the tree trunk. I will hold this up in a second to show you that where I have my ink. See? I don't know if you can see it on the camera. All right, and you can do this with words. Oh, I got a little bit on my, let me see, what can I take? Let me see if I can take that off with my eraser because it's pointy. Okay. I want to make sure the tree trunk gets just the brown. All right. Okay. Whoops, where's my cap? Then I'm going to take my soft suede and carefully at the top there, then I'll go I'm using the side of my brush. You see the side? Doing it like that. Right? I hope you can see that. I'm going like this. Right? Because you cover more area at that time. And at the tip top, I'm using the point. Just because I want to get into that little tiny space there. Now, as I'm doing the brown, the green starts to dry a little. So what we have to do is we have to moisten it. So I'm sure you guys know the old huffing technique. You want to be like the wolf on the 3 Little Pigs. You're going to huff and puff. We really don't have to puff too much. So I have all my ink on there. And what I want to do is I'm going to put this side, like coming off the side here. So we leave room for you to write your sentiment. So you have to huff on this. So you have to go onto the stamp. All right. So I'm going to put it up to my mouth. You can't see this on the camera, but And I'm just going to huff on it, and it kind of just moistens it a little. Maybe I'll put it straight up, just like this. And I'll stamp it. I'm going to hold it there for a second. Nice and straight. A little pressure. And lift it straight up. And, sorry, my computer, I didn't realize I didn't have my computer plugged in. It just said my battery was running low. So isn't that cool? Isn't that a great way of getting two colors out of your one stamp? All right, so now we're going to mount this. And since I can use my runner here. Oh, let's hope I get, oh, I was just going to say I hope I get through the video. And it just ended. But I think I made it. I can always use the glue. I was going to use the glue anyway for this piece here. All right. I do want to make a little ribbon though, a little twine bow. I have so much on my desk from before. So this I want to put here, but I want to make sure that I'm going to be behind this, right? So I think what I'm going to do, so it's centered. So if I use the glue, but I'm going to do this, and I'm going to kind of put a little bit of line here and make sure that that'll be about where I have to go. And I can erase that later. It is about 30 degrees out here in Andover, and it's chilly. I had to go out and put my trash at the end of the driveway, and it was chilly. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Oh goodness, where are my marks? Let's see. Got one up there and one here, and then before I press it down, I'm going to close. That's centered, but I want to see. Oh yes, that works, right? I'm going to hold it up to myself. Yep. All right, so I have it in the right spot. So I'll just smudge it a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so now I can press it down, and I can go in with my eraser. Make sure you're not using a pink eraser that comes on the end of your pencils. Get some of these white ones. I think they're called Mylar. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And you could do something here if you wanted to. Decorate it a little. All right, I want a piece of twine. We have some green twine. And stick around because, should I use the green or have black? What should I use? Let me get a piece. Oh, I have a piece of black or a green. This green is from the pack in the baseball themed set. In fact, it has a pretty blue. I used the blue on this card. And the green, well, I'll show you those in a minute. But I think I don't know. I'm going to see. Well, let's do both. Let me make a little, oh, my hands I have glue on my fingers. So the twine is sticking to it. All right. So I'm going to make this a little bow in black. Get my ribbon scissors out. Oh. I like using liquid glue. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking it, I'm thinking maybe I might want to use like in our pack. Gosh, I have everything in the other room because my card class to go is starting to be packed. I wonder if this gray would look all right. Hey, that might look pretty. I don't know. I wanted to try the green. I forgot. I think I want the green. I think the green will be pretty. So if you're watching this on YouTube, because I'll upload this after I finish the Facebook Live, I'll upload this on YouTube. I'm also going to email out the directions in my mailing, an email that I have to send out today to my team. Oh, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go back to the black. That's green. That's black. Oops. And the only other thing I could use is, well, no, there's plenty of things I could use, but our, I have to grab a pack. Hang on. Just going behind me, I do have our linen thread. Oh, I think I'm going to like this better. I think this will be nice. I was making bows last night. Let me show you. Where are they? Oh, I do have the other one here. I still have green bows. This is for card class. I could use this. Oh, I could take one of these. Yeah, this is the crumb cake out of the bag of, what was I telling? I was telling you that this one comes the crumb cake, which is this one, and then a spool of black, which I had an older spool of black rolling around here. I don't know what I do with it. But this is a great pack to have. But yes, I think if I waste any more time, because I think the linen thread was nice, right? But it's still a little lighter, right? See, I like the crumb cake. All right, crumb cake it is. And I think this is so cute. I love this. All right, so let me get a glue dot. And because I have to get back to work. I can't wait till I don't have to say that anymore. I'm going to cut this glue dot in half and get my regular scissors out, because sometimes when you use twine, you don't need that much. And let's see, I have a right side. But yeah, I was sitting watching, I was catching up on my General Hospital that I record, and where do I want to put it? Here or here? Maybe over here. Just underneath it like that, I guess. I like that. Now, I think that we need just a little bling. I think I want to use the yellow on this. And then we'll be done, and I can, unfortunately, yeah, I think that, oh, where do I want to put the yellow? The sun's up there. I don't want, maybe oh, I don't know, maybe I'll just put it on the outside of the card. Maybe I'll put one down here. Well, look, I don't want it to look like coconuts are falling. Maybe I'll put one here. And then I'll put one over here. Just a little bling. Oh my goodness, I have got strings and... All right. So that is our fun fold. I am going to, let's see, press this down. I will probably leave a punch on it for a little while so it stays closed. But that is our fun fold. Oh, let me get all those bows out of the way. But that's our fun fold for today. So this is where you can write your sentiment. We got a cute little palm trees in there. Isn't that cute? And this is the one I made, whoops, a couple weeks ago. Similar, right? But this is the one on watercolor paper, and I watercolored the blue behind it. So that is, let me grab a clear block so I can hold it down like that, right? Just the corner of it. There. So those are the fun folds for today. They are not cooperating. Stay down. Oh, I really like that. This is a fun, pretty set, and it makes you feel like an artist because you really create a cute little scene. All right, so that is a fun fold. Let me get the half a glue dot off of those. That's the Fun Fold Friday, and thank you for watching. And don't forget, my card class to go is going on. Shop with me through the 15th of the month, and you'll get a kit to make 2 of each of these. I do all the punching. I've tied all the bows. You saw so far I've got I don't know, that was about 80 bows in there. This is one I did the same technique, but that's one. Here's your second one. You get the supplies to make 2 of each of these. See? And that's it. So, if your order is $35 or more, you can get the card class to go for free. right? All the supplies, the cardstock, designer paper, bows. If you spend $50 or more, and I'll put this in my newsletter, you definitely want the card class to go. Good. I give my team a discount, so you can qualify for that. So, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Oh, so if you spend $50 with me, you can get the holiday rhinestones. All right, and the rhinestones will be your freebie, because I'll show you the cards again. I used the blue on this one. I used the green on this one. I don't know if the camera picks up. It's so pretty though. And I used the green on this one, and I used the yellow on this one. And see, this is the one that's very similar. A little similar, but not so. A little bit different. And that's it. So you just have to shop with me. Make sure you're on my email list so that you get all my information when I do my card class to goes and my virtual card classes. And go to my donnascreativespace.com, sign up for my newsletter there, and then subscribe on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you soon. Kendra just texted me. What is the name of the stamp set? Oh, you must have missed the beginning. The stamp set is Paradise Palms. You can bundle it with the Palms dies. The bundle, I forget what it was. Hang on. Bundle is $52, and the stamp set is $23. Okay, folks, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on my little Donna's Creative Space. Take care. Bye-bye.